And there's a Dr. Kelly look-alike there, and Dr. Kelly did warn the UK. You're going to war based on a big monster lie. There are no weapons of mass destruction. And Dr. Kelly turned up dead. Assassination can be made to look like suicide. Standing in the way of big military, oil, reconstruction contracts, blood money. So that is always the case. You know, telling the truth certainly will make you an enemy of the crown, enemy of the state. Will make more than your social media accounts disappear. And so say, social media should never be called social media. There's nothing social about social media at all. It should be called censorship media. I'm saying this Norfolk UK, you can see this Mason Council, White Lodge, it's the local mafia. It's a local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. And there certainly are weapons of mass destruction now, bio-warfare, war, blood money, power, wealth and control. Some will certainly make a killing. The masses really are like lambs, sheep to the slaughter, eternal entrapment and enslavement. Some say will certainly make a killing, one big blood and fire sacrifice. Great Reset, 666 offering, Agenda 2130. So the people who are committing all the high crimes and violations, corrupt powers to be, big government, big pharmacy, big tech, social media, mainstream media, and anyone who will not comply, conform, consent, obey and confess their monster lies are true, they certainly will fix you one way or another. And when the truth and freedom of speech becomes a crime and a violation, then you know something is very wrong. And I say, you can see my ex-wife, Schaefer Town Fire in person, big police council, Doctor Whom collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fix-It, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. Two blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate, and I do have the evidence in black and white. Did send his wife a copy of the letter in the big Dis Norfolk UK, black box serial killer frame fix assassination, to prove that he was Mr. Fix-It, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. So when there's people in positions of authority, power and influence, and they are the ones setting you up with 7 monster lies and 7 bogus diagnoses, but it's all to cover up their high crimes, blue murder, frames and fixes, switches, and certainly not mine. You certainly can see Dis Uplands Way, Wilby Avenue assassins, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in Dis Norfolk UK. You certainly can take a very big hit, one big war in Dis. I do move around a lot anyhow, but we're certainly all in range of war, the unexpected when you least expect it. On a day just like today, still plenty of planes going east, and we are only 33 miles from RAF Mildenhall and Lakenheath, big US air bases here in the UK. Nuclear targets. Hello, Joe. Yeah, just capturing the moment, Joe. You'll never.
Are you still giving it all?
Yeah, just capturing the moment. And I say, no Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So all in the bag. Don't your wiggly tooth on my video, Joe?
You what?
Don't put your wiggly tooth on my video.
You're a bit tall.
That's alright. Now I've got it round the other way, you know, so I'm not doing it on myself, am I? What are you like? So it's always the question, who is telling the truth and who is full of monster lies, what is real, what is true, and what is a big fake monster lie. Again, people want you to believe is true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And invariably, to cover up high crimes, blue murder, frames and fixes, switches, and certainly not mine. I say 3 YouTube channels recently burnt down that had no strikes because of who and what I captured in the moment. who and what they exposed and revealed. The corrupt powers to be do not want you to see or do not want you to know. No bad thing to shine the light in the darkness or mock the opposition in Dis, Norfolk, UK. So like I say, big tech social media should be called big tech censor media. You know, where people are punished, banned, blocked, deleted, blacklisted for telling the truth, covering up high crimes and the monster lies, the corrupt powers that be. And like I say, the corruption really does go right to the top and rotten to the core. And how do you know when they're lying? Their lips are moving. So, certainly is the one. What are you up to, Jeff? Oh, you want another bag, fair enough. And like I say, if you just capture the truth in the moment, it's not hard to expose all the monster lies in this. I have heard all the monster lies. I do know who the fake liars are. No black wizard here in a vulvar state. Like I say, very good film pledge. Jack Nixon, where a giant of a man rides around in a black vulvar state, abducting children. There's certainly no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard, terrorist, no Dis shooter here. I'm only armed with the truth. Truth that they cannot handle because they only have a big monster porcupine serial killer lie. Again, they want everyone to believe is true. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. In their 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And it is a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, all delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail. They are the big super spreader carriers and they have infected everyone apart from me. But watching some of the Post Office inquiry, the Post Office scandal, it should be followed by the covert scandal. You know, just how much corruption and cover-ups and how innocent people were, their lives turned into a living hell over a 20-year nightmare for some of them, losing their families, friends, reputations, their homes, their business, their employment, some sent to prison, some took their own lives. You know, because the corrupt powers to be, at the top of the post office and the government, do not want to admit liability. So bravo to the postmasters who made a stand, and it's taken them years and years and years to clear their names. And I say no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cushions, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. But a big problem is monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, set on fire. Only takes one youth with a knife, gun, one gang fire. Again, did happen to the poor guy in Bristol who they falsely set up as a paedophile, and he did ask the police to help him time and time again. He even said there's a mob outside. And no help came, no assistance came. So they beat him, stamped on his head, poured white spirit over him and set him on fire. And he wasn't a paedophile at all, the guy was innocent. So monster lies, and when people deliberately set you up, see if they can get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key, but it's all to cover up their high crimes. Blue murder, frames and fixes, switches, and certainly not mine. And it's like all the real credible experts with honour and integrity, years of experience who knew exactly what they were talking about, all banned and blocked by big tech social media, corrupt powers that be, big government, big pharmacy. And everything they warned will happen, has happened, and is happening. So when the truth and freedom of speech becomes a crime and a violation, then you know something is very wrong, because the truth never minds being questioned. The truth is indestructible, and the truth will stand up under scrutiny. Their monster lies will not.